for 20 seconds. Like it'll be like the last 20 seconds are still in this, but it's fine. I think we're live. Hello, people of YouTube.
Hello.
I'm going to give it a couple minutes just to make sure we're properly live, but if you're watching this back as a video, you're going to get a ton of extra rambling, and that's a thing.
That's
the quality content you come here for.
That's
I know.
most of our games, honestly. The amount of stuff he cuts out.
Yeah. And the amount of stuff I leave in.
That too.
Anyways, how's it going, people of YouTube? I think we're live. It says it's public, so I didn't do that again. And yeah, we're doing a stream. We're doing a stream on a Saturday evening, which I know is not usually when I upload battle reports, but turns out we've missed a few in a row here and didn't want to miss another one, and we're not going to be able to stream tomorrow. And I don't have a video ready for tomorrow, but thankfully, after today, we have a bunch of videos ready to go, kind of. So hopefully we're back to normal in the very near future. If not starting next week, then hopefully the week after.
Yeah.
So things are coming back to normal, but I wanted to get a stream out just so there would be something right now because it has been a little bit since the last battle report I was able to get out. So we got some A-Force versus Brotherhood today. And yeah, I am joined, of course, by Alex.
Hello.
And we're gonna see how this goes. So I'm going to be throwing down the A-Force. I've got She-Hulk here. Alongside She-Hulk, we have Crystal and Captain Marvel Cosmic Avenger as our potential special deliveries. We got Okoye, and we got Luke Cage, famous member of the A-Force. For tactics cards, we have Heroes for Hire, Patch Up, Brace for Impact, Stalwart Determination, and Special Delivery. So yeah, I don't think anything super surprising there. And yeah, that's my team. What are you throwing down, Alex?
Well, of course, I've got the best leader for the Brotherhood, Magneto, ready to do some terrain throwing shenanigans on this wonderful board. With him, we've got Juggernaut because I like having big high threat models.
Yep.
We both have a 6 and a 5. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And then instead of having smaller models, I just have a Beta Ray Bill, who is very cool and chill.
Meta Slave.
And Rogue, who is also pretty cool. I like her, and I don't see her on the table as much as I want to. So.
No, Rogue definitely still has a place in like Brotherhood and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
So, alrighty.
And for cards, I've got Patch Up because dying is for losers. Magnetic Refraction because dying is for losers. Brace for Impact. See the last two. Asteroid M because I want to be up close and personal. And Do You Know Who I Am because I want you to not be up close and personal.
Wow. Alrighty. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get deployed and things like that. We are, this was a bit of a spur-of-the-moment stream, but I tried to put the schedule up at least, 10 minutes or so early. But we have hit the 45, so we're gonna start deploying and things. I think I won the roll here.
You did.
I think I've won all of our rolls today. Spoiler alert for a few battle reports in the future.
Now they're going to know what happens before the camera starts rolling.
Oh my gosh. We're going to go ahead and put She-Hulk right down the middle here.
Okay. I think I'm going to respond.
Or actually, sorry, not right down the middle. That's stupid.
Whoa.
There.
What the heck?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I'm cheating already.
I think I'm going to respond with a...
Magneto.
Is Magneto going there? I think he is.
Alrighty.
He's going to mirror you, actually. He's going to be slightly off to one side.
We're going to have a Crystal there as well for no reason in particular.
What the heck, man?
Yep.
I never would have seen this coming.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I would put my long mover with flight beside She-Hulk. It's a choice.
A-Force, no less. My
it's
goodness.
A choice. If anyone watching can figure that one out, let us know.
It's a bit of a puzzle.
It's a weird one.
Do Juggernaut over here.
Alrighty, Juggernaut's going that way. How do I feel about Luke Cage 1v1ing Juggernaut this game? I don't feel bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
I also
Did we tell the internet what crises we're playing?
We totally didn't tell the internet what crises we're playing.
So this is 19 Threat, which we got to because we're doing Alien Ship and Intrusions.
Yeah, so should be some teleporting shenanigans and some cores exploding in our faces. It'll be a good time. You know what? Okoye... No, Okoye is not going to be the 1v1 Juggernaut. We'll have Luke Cage 1v1 Juggernaut. He can handle it.
Fair enough. And then we've got Rogue going over on the other flank over here.
Somebody just asked what missions we're playing. There we go. Yep. Stream
delays. One step ahead of you.
Yep.
I'm one step ahead of you.
That was a very good question. We we got to it right before.
Unfortunately for you, I'm a genius who anticipated your every need.
Yep. Alrighty. You did Rogue is back to me. It is back to me.
It is back to you.
I'm gonna do Okoye can 1v1 Rogue. That's fine.
Fair and reasonable.
Yeah.
And then we've got Mr. Ray Bill hanging out in the midline.
Alrighty. And historically, Captain Marvel against Rogue is a bad idea, so I think we'll put Captain Marvel. We'll put Captain Marvel to back up Cage.
Oh, Rogue got her powers from somewhere else entirely.
Yeah. Alrighty, I think we're good to go.
I think so too.
Woo! I have to make decisions then.
You do.
That's a problem.
I love it.
Well, I think those decisions are just Luke Cage. He is the most likely to not be punished for this. So he's going to walk again, stand on top of this thing, pay a power. Also, I'm going to apologize. Some of the parts on the sides of the board are a little cut off. I think Luke Cage's side is going to be mostly fine, but Okoye's side, you guys might have a hard time seeing the models over there. We'll try to be as transparent as we can about where things are. Just the way the camera setup is, we can't really get the entire board, sadly.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I totally forgot to do in the power phase?
What'd you do?
Magneto.
Wow, he's cheating. Missed trigger. You guys all saw it here live.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
Anyways.
I can't believe how much information you did. You used based on my first turn for that. That is Cage, by the way.
Yeah. Well, very obviously, then we're gonna respond with Rogue.
Yep.
Who is just gonna basically do the same thing.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have to climb because she can fly and all that cool stuff.
Wow.
Just bop right up here and
brutal. So yeah, like you guys might not even be able to see Rogue right now, so I do apologize for that.
She's on top of a bodega. Promise.
Yep.
No lie.
And we're gonna move Okoye to go hang out with her. Boop. And boop. We're gonna go stand on the dumpster there, and hopefully, at least contest the point.
In that case, I think it's gonna be Juggernaut.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's gonna take a walk, gain some power.
That sounds like cheating.
And then he's going to destroy the board state in more ways than
one.
one.
Yeah, he is both going to do that in the game, and
yeah. So we're gonna go. I think I can destroy multiple pieces of terrain like this.
I think so.
Yes, ice 3 or fall, and he continues being pushed. Yeah. So we're just gonna hit into Cage.
Yep.
And destroy both of these.
Yep. So Cage will eat 1 for that.
And I, on the other hand, will gain a power for my entire team.
Yes.
Which is great and chill and cool, and I love it. And then we're going to do a... this is going to be 8 dice? Yeah, 8 dice punch going into Cage.
Yeah, Cage is going to have 4 dice physical with a damage reduction.
4.
Alrighty. Blocking 3, I'll take 1.
Okay. I did get the wild push, which is what I really wanted.
That's rude. I'd appreciate if you didn't.
No.
Well, fair.
Be gone.
Alrighty. Because you did damage to him, though, I am going to give a power over to... Let's do Carol.
Okay.
And Carol's going to go next.
All right.
She's going to come on over here. And throw a... we're going to do our 5 dice energy with a wild pursuit.
Into
Mr. Juggernaut.
All right. Blocking nothing.
No wild, but we're getting 4.
I'm going to pay to reduce by 1 and take 3.
Sure, I'm going to gain 3 for that. That's not bad. Would have been nice to get the movement, but I'm not going to complain about 3 damage on Juggernaut this early. Yeah, that's it for Carol.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't not now.
You're going to teleport in Mag?
Oh, we're teleporting in Magneto.
Yep. This could hurt.
Asteroid M time, baby.
This could hurt.
It comes in within range 1
Yep.
of Jugs.
Yep.
And it's punching in time.
Which one you punching in?
I think I want to start with Cage.
Alrighty. There is a genuine consideration to Heroes for Hire myself. Put you out of position and maybe make it easier for the rest of my team to go beat you up. So, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to Heroes for Hire.
Okay.
This is very early. This is maybe a bad idea.
My second attack of the game.
We're going to Heroes for Hire over here.
Okay.
I think if you double tap Cage, I'm not going to get it off.
All right. So this is going to be 6 die physical with full rerolls. And I have 3 crits.
Oh boy, I might not be getting it off anyways.
And then use the full rerolls. We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cage is down.
How much
I blocked nothing. You did 4.
Oh my goodness.
Heroes for Hire wasted. I'll use the extra power for that. I guess for She-Hulk.
Okay.
That's brutal. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a start.
This is a heck of a start for Magneto. He's got a second attack now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hit Carol.
Yep. She's gonna have 4 dice.
Oh no! 2 crits.
Okay.
Full rerolls on 2 dice.
Oh boy.
We're at 6.
I'm going to eat 6.
No.
Yep.
Not a 1?
Not 1.
I'm only gaining 5 power because I didn't expect to...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to give a power to Crystal, I guess.
How much health does she have left?
1.
I need to start throwing things.
Yep.
We're going to start by paying 1 power to pick up and throw this lamppost at her.
Yeah. She'll have 4 dice against 2. She's going to go down.
No.
Yep.
I give... Okay, so I would have known that the terrain was destroyed before you rolled.
Yes.
So I was planning on giving it back to him.
All right.
And I'm going to be honest with that one because... Holy crap.
Yeah, I don't think you need this to go any better for you. Jeez. Alrighty.
That's 8 threat down.
That is
by taking 2 attacks and throwing a size 1.
And 1 Juggernaut punch. Although you didn't need it, you would have one-shot Cage from full there.
Holy Christ.
That's a start. Guys, this might not be a long stream.
I'm gonna play Magnetic Refraction and call it a day.
Oh my god, yeah, you end with the power to do that.
Yup.
Alrighty. I mean, we gotta try to hit this back, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no... Crystal and She-Hulk, I think, are gonna do the thing.
Yep.
Because, yeah, we definitely get there. So Crystal's gonna long move, paying for special delivery.
Mm-hmm.
She-Hulk's gonna come down here.
And who you punching?
Magneto.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I forgot something. Did Luke Cage... When Luke Cage went down, he dropped an extract, right?
Yes.
I would have picked it up with
Megs?
With Megs.
That makes sense.
Just before we forget that.
Yep.
And then she's punching me.
Yep.
I'm going to be using Force Projection to use my Mystic.
Also, the damage you did off the throw, I'm just going to give the power to Okoye. It was the only person.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I'm rolling 6 die Mystic defense against this punch.
I got 7 dice physical. You're going to be auto-slowed, which doesn't matter for you, but it does matter for me. Mm-hmm. 3. 3? Yeah. You're slowed.
Okay.
And then Crystal is going to have an action still.
Mm-hmm.
And that action is just going to be a... Oh, that's awkward. Oh, no, we can just aim it so we're not hitting She-Hulk. We're going to do our Volcanic Strike. It's a beam.
Yep, and you can do it slightly off to the angle.
Yep. So this is a 4 dice energy wild incinerate.
Okay, I will not be using my...
that makes sense.
My Mystic.
Crit.
Just 1 with the cover.
Just the 1. You're fine.
Okay. Incinerate?
Nope.
Oh, my.
But I do gain 1, so that's a thing. And that's it for Crystal.
And then...
Bill's just going to go take the middle.
Bill's just going to walk twice.
Yep.
Take that center point. I think I am going to try and go towards the other side of it, honestly.
Yep. Play aggressive. Grab up the extract. Yep. Yeah, that tracks. We do have a She-Hulk who can double tap a Magneto and hopefully make some of this back. Mm-hmm. Alternatively, I could... No, I don't even have the power for superior weight training if I wanted to try and go into Juggernaut here. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're going to throw 7 dicer at... Megs again.
Okay, I'm going to pay 2 for Force Projection.
Yep.
Roll my Mystic.
3 of the crits.
2 after cover, so I'll take 2.
2. You gain 2. That helps a little bit. That gives us the power to do a superior weight training and try again.
Okay.
So this time we'll win 9 dice because you are only a size 2, right?
Correct. And once again, rolling Mystic.
Yep. So that's 9.
3 after cover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 this time.
Oh, sorry, that's 4 after cover.
Oh boy.
So
you're only taking 1.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is. All right. I gain 1, which means I don't have the power to throw.
Jeepers.
Ooh. This is a start.
Yeah.
This is certainly one of the starts of all time. Alrighty. So yeah, that is the round.
Yep.
I am getting 0. You are getting 5.
Yeah,
because I didn't end up on any of the secures, and you dropped the only extract I was able to take.
That is correct. Cores explode.
Yeah.
So it's anyone with 3 or more power, which is just Magneto.
Yep.
So it's 3 dice, and we're looking for...
Wilds and Skulls.
None.
Alrighty, good talk.
All right.
Moving into round 2, 5-0, and it's still your prio is the worst part.
Yeah. I'm going to be dropping a this thing here because I think
Yep.
I've got 4 models I could hit with a very cool area attack.
Yep.
And I want to be just outside of 2 of Magneto, which I think I can. You can't hit yourself with an area attack, right?
I don't think so.
So I don't care about it being within 2 of me. Sweet.
Yeah.
And then I gain a whole bunch of power.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I need this turn to go very differently.
Yeah, that first round was one heck of a start for me.
Alrighty. I don't think I want to stalwart this turn. Actually, this might not be a bad turn for it.
Okay. Do you have to have prio for it?
No, it's power phase.
Oh, fantastic.
So we are going to stalwart. No, this isn't the turn for it.
Okay.
You're talking about an area attack. That's not pushing me.
Okay. I'm going to start with something because I think this is absolutely like attrition town USA that we live in.
Yep.
So Magneto's going to kick things off, paying 5 to do his spender, choosing to draw the range from the
Yeah. So you're hitting 4 members of my team here.
Yeah. And when that's destroyed, we're going to pass the power to himself and to Juggernaut.
Alrighty.
But that gets destroyed afterwards.
So I have a bodyguard and a cage involved in this. Who are you hitting first?
We are going to start with Cage.
Cage will take the attack aimed at him.
That's going to be 2.
I'm going to take 1.
Okay. Next up, we have Cosmic Carol.
Cage will eat the attack at Cosmic Carol.
Okay.
Crit.
6.
Jesus. Cage is dead.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, because you got 6.
Mm-hmm.
I block 1, reduce 1, take 4, and die.
Oh my goodness.
Cage is off the board. I no longer feel bad about wasting heroes for hire.
Okay. That was 6 damage on a 6 dicer.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal?
It's just a 6 dicer. Crystal will eat this.
That's 5 with crit.
Crystal's down.
No.
Yep. Crystal takes 5.
Oh my. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Alrighty, She-Hulk.
What a dice game today.
She-Hulk?
Yep. 3.
3.
And she's fine.
She's totally fine. I would have been totally fine with a little bit of damage on her, but whatever.
Okay.
You got
everyone who I hit is now stunned.
Oh, you also did damage to 2 of my characters. I'm going to give the power to She-Hulk and Okoye, I guess.
Yeah. And then it's a stun onto
She-Hulk
and Crystal. She's down.
Crystal's down. So
yeah. Okay. That's a size 4?
Yep.
Okay. So we are now going to level a 6-die attack, physical full rerolls targeting Cosmic Carol.
Yeah, She-Hulk will eat this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 3, but
2 with a crit. Okay, She-Hulk can roll defense today. 3.
That's going to be 5, so you'll take 2.
Taking 2, only gaining 1.
Going to gain 2. All right. I am going to see if I can't do a bunch of attrition into Cosmic Carol before she gets to activate, because she's at 10. She's at 10, yeah. So first, we're going to pay 1, 2, 3, and 4 power on Magneto to pick up and throw this big old truck at her.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Also, the only 2 characters who have gained power from my leadership this turn are Rogue and Bill, who will get it. Yay. And then, listen, this is the world we're living in, man. Juggernaut's going to pay 3 for Do You Know Who I Am? We're going to throw She-Hulk into Carol.
Sure. She-Hulk will eat 1. Carol will attempt to dodge a size 3. Carol's going to block 1 and take 3. Alrighty.
And then, mercifully for you, I don't play Magnetic Refraction.
Yeah, you can't afford it. Okay.
I cannot afford it.
Alright, well, it's Cosmic Carol. Actually, maybe it's She-Hulk, because Juggernaut is within 2 of us.
Still, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, maybe it's She-Hulk, actually, because she probably has a better chance than a Juggernaut.
Okay.
spend 3 for superior weight training,
Okay.
and throw an 11 dicer his way.
Yep. That's gonna hurt.
Hopefully. 8, 9, 10, 11.
2
That's
with a crit.
2 crits
3.
in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're taking 4. You can pay to make
Pay
it
to
3.
reduce and take 3. Alive on 2.
Gain 1. Pay 3 to do the same attack again. Oh, and he's slowed for what it's worth.
Sure. He's not immune to that, so.
I think I do it this way. The other way is I throw
Sorry, I
him
put you
into
wrong condition
Mags.
on Mr. Mags.
But
Mags is also slow.
throwing him isn't good, and I need to do at least 2 more damage to him, so I think the bigger dice pool is better.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we're going to do that again. The stun is actually really annoying here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, same attack. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3 with a crit.
Oh, boy.
4.
Well, shoot.
These dice are going one-sided today.
Yeah, that's it for She-Hulk.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Go with
This might be a very quick stream.
It might be a very quick stream.
If Juggernaut takes out Carol here...
Does She-Hulk have the power for a bodyguard?
Nope, she's empty.
Then it is definitely Juggernaut.
Yep.
He is definitely taking a walk to the other side of Magneto here.
Yep. Yep.
He is going to gain 2 power. How much damage does she have left?
4.
4. Yeah, we just go for the spender. We
Yep.
just roll big dice pool, hope for go big, go home, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is going to be 10 dice because I add 3 from having walked this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thing stops the Juggernaut trigger.
Yep, and she's
I
off the board.
rush into her and do 1 more damage.
That is 2 sources of damage, so I'm going to give a power to both She-Hulk and Okoye.
Okay.
And I assume that's it for Juggernaut?
That is it for Juggernaut.
Yeah. Hey, you don't have anyone on that point anymore.
Nope. But I think I'm okay with that.
I just have an Okoye left.
Yup.
She's going to spend her rogue.
That makes a lot of sense. Is this physical?
This is physical. 5 dice physical with a wild flurry and a wild pierce.
Okay.
Not expecting much here, but I mean, hey, well, we got to do what we got to do. 3, we got the pierce and flurry.
1 reduced by 1.
So you take 2 still.
Take 2.
And then I'm going to flurry and get to make a free strike attack against you.
Still
4
physical?
dicer. Yeah. 2 with a crit.
2.
2, you're fine. And then, are you better on physical or energy, or are they the same?
She's worse on energy.
We'll do a vibranium. Oh, that was a gainer. We'll do a vibranium spear blast. 1, 2. You're fine.
Okay.
That's on the off chance your things go poorly. We're gonna go through a portal, and we're gonna fail. Where do you want her?
We're gonna put you next to Bill.
Yeah, we're gonna go through a portal again. We're gonna succeed this time.
Succeed?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go hang out over here.
That makes a ton of sense. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
boy.
Bryo next turn, so that's cool.
You do have Prio next turn. That is true. That is a true statement of fact. Listen, I'm like so far in the lead I can afford to kind of make stupid decisions right now.
Yep, you can.
I'm genuinely just going to have Beta Ray Bill walk to like right here.
Yep.
And then he's gonna pay 5 and patch up Juggernaut for 5.
Yep. All right. I was honestly expecting a spender on She-Hulk there.
And then he's going to return to his post.
Oof. Alrighty, that's all you. You got Rogue.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, you could.
What's she gonna do, man? She's scoring 2
push
points.
the lead you have. You score 5 again. You scored a 10.
I don't score 5.
You still
Or
have
did you score
3
5?
extracts and 2 scares.
Yeah.
You scored a 10. I'm still at 0 because I haven't made a dent this game.
You scored 1.
Oh right, yeah. Quay gets me 1 point.
Yep. You're on the board.
Woo! Oh boy, this is going away. Yeah. Power phase.
Cores. Sorry, I have a core on Rogue that needs to explode.
Yep.
For no damage.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I mean, She-Hulk.
And I'm putting a thing here.
She-Hulk go off and things work out.
Actually, we're gonna put it here just to be right here. Actually, right there.
You are running brace, so you'll just brace if I try to throw anyone into anyone, specifically a Juggernaut into a Magneto. So we're gonna superior weight training and throw another 11 dicer at Juggernaut because I mean the definition of insanity.
Yep. 11 dice or Juggernaut.
Yep. 3.
2 with a crit. I pay one.
Pay one to
reduced by
take
one.
nothing. Oh boy.
Oh no.
7 dice at Juggernaut.
Yep.
7 dice at Juggernaut. 3, maybe 4. 3.
I block 1, pay to reduce by 1, and take 1.
I gain 1. That's She-Hulk.
Oh my
Would you
goodness.
like to remove Crystal and flip Okoye now?
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
And then see if you can kill She-Hulk this turn, because it'll be funny. We need to put some entertainment value in this, because it ain't coming from the strategical game.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna try and kill She-Hulk right now, so I hope that there's a real game going on.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Magneto.
Yep.
He's gonna beat the crap out of She-Hulk.
You are going for She-Hulk now?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, she's stunned. Like, even if I don't do it,
Yeah.
she's just
Yeah.
gaining 1. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got 3 dice.
6 die full rerolls.
Blanking?
Sure darn. Yep. That's 5.
I'll take 5.
I will gain,
I will gain
5.
1, and I will give 1 power to Okoye. Okoye can now bodyguard.
All right. Well, let's see if we can't stop that from happening. I'm gonna pay 2 power and throw the card at her.
Yeah.
That's putting a
2
power
potential
on
damage.
Juggernaut and Magneto.
Or sorry, 3 potential damage. She's gonna blank out and take 3.
Okay, we're gonna pay 1, 2, 3 to throw the size 2 magnetic construct at her and put a power on Bill and Rogue.
She's gonna blank out and go down.
Oh my god! Did you put a power on Crystal from the first match?
And She-Hulk for the other one.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Second action.
Second action.
We now punch She-Hulk.
Yep.
Crit, and then full rerolls on these 4 is 3.
I'll take 3.
No.
Yeah.
The first reasonable attack roll I've had today, and oh no.
Oh my god.
All right. I am going to play Magnetic Refraction and think about my life choices.
You have nothing else you can throw, eh? All right.
No, there's no more stuff in range.
Well,
I've done it all.
We're gonna go with Crystal. She unfortunately can't beam you because of She-Hulk there, but maybe I have to. Right?
How much health does She-Hulk have left?
9?
Okay.
Yeah, like, we're not that desperate. Like, the beam, I could incinerate both of them, so I think we start with the beam.
I think you could angle it in just such a way that you hit everyone but She-Hulk. I think you can.
Yeah, no, you're right, actually. Magneto is slightly closer this way, so I think that does work. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll hit
energy
Magneto
beam
first. 4 dice energy, wild incinerate.
We're just going to roll it. 2 with cover.
1, maybe 2, no incinerate. 1. You're good.
Okay.
4 dice energy into Juggernaut. 2.
1 with cover, pay to reduce.
He will be on fire.
He's on fire.
We're going to do that same beam again. Yeah. Or actually, before we do that, we're going to pay... No, we want to do the beam first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to do the same beam again.
Okay.
Here we go. This is what we'll do. We'll pay 5 to patch up She-Hulk. Then we'll do the beam again.
Bingo.
Yep. Let it not be said I'm not trying.
Yep. Who's third with?
Mags first again.
Okay.
1.
1 with cover.
All right. Jugs.
Who's only rolling 2?
3 with a crit, or 2 crits, sorry.
Ooh.
4.
1, but it's a crit. 2 after cover. Pay to reduce by 1, take 1.
Sure. I gain 2 overall for that beam.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to pay 4 to make another attack that we haven't made yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Juggernaut and Megs both have plenty of health still.
Megs has 3 health remaining. Juggernaut has 5.
We'll go for Megs with the one that gives us a wild push.
Okay, I'm going to be doing the force projection to roll his mystic.
Yep. 3 with a crit. 4? Oh, shoot. I had Inhuman rerolls on all these. 4.
4 with cover.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't think the Inhuman rerolls have really done much. I did get the wild push, but it doesn't matter because you did your thing. That's Crystal.
Yup.
Would you like to take her off the board or She-Hulk next?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm done, so yeah.
We're gonna go with Juggernaut.
Yeah.
We are not going to move. We're going to punch.
Yep.
We got a 5-die punch for She-Hulk.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 3.
2.
1. I'll take 1.
Okay, I will gain 1, and you will be pushed away small because I got the wild.
Yep.
I'm gonna send you over.
Send me to Bill.
Go on a Bill vacation. Then we're gonna walk back onto the point.
Wow, not even gonna take out Crystal.
No. Gain 2 power for that.
Alrighty. What's Beta Ray and Rogue up to?
Right, it's just me.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Bill time. How about a God Hunter Spender?
Yeah.
What size are you?
3.
So yeah, this is gonna be 8-die physical or energy going into She-Hulk.
It's energy, so I got extra dice.
Just 3.
3 with a crit.
Okay, you're good.
No trigger? Cool.
No trigger.
Alright, second action.
Stormbreaker.
Yeah. Oh, I totally gave myself too much power for one of these.
Because you were
I
stunned.
gave myself 5 for the 5, I think, so yeah. I'm gonna take away 4.
Alright.
Oh, but I did take 1 from your Juggernaut punch, so then that power will go to Crystal.
Okay. And then a 5-dice Stormbreaker.
Yep.
3 with a crit.
Crits.
3.
I'll take 2.
Okay.
And give another power to Crystal.
Gain 2. That's it for him.
Alrighty, Rogue.
So I think I do just win the game on the board.
Oh, do you actually?
Because I have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you do. You know what? Here, I'm gonna make this slightly more challenging. He punched me. Aggressive.
Yep. Okay, that makes a ton of sense. Which explains why I was just like, I don't want to run away because I do just win the game. But now it's move with Rogue, and then pay 1, 2 for the charge, and 1, 2, 3 for Southern Hospitality.
Yep.
So 7-die physical with an auto throw.
I realized I probably could have aggressived when Juggernaut pushed me over there. I honestly kind of forgot I had it, and I didn't really think it mattered.
Admittedly, we're in a bit of a weird game state right now.
Yeah. I want to force you to table me because I think it's funny. I blank out.
That's 4 with 2 crits.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, I'm taking 5, gaining 1.
What are you alive on?
6.
Okay, so I'm not killing you, but I am throwing you small.
Yep.
No, you know what? You're going over here.
Yeah, you're not throwing me away. You're tabling me this game,
Yeah,
sir.
you're right. You're right.
You're tabling me.
Right.
It'll make it more entertaining for the folks at home.
You're right.
Anyway, blow up your cores.
Yeah, so
Never
scoring,
mind.
I'm scoring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Up to 15.
I'm getting a big old 0.
Yep. And then I have 1 Juggernaut core and 1 Magneto core to explode.
Yep.
So Magneto's core.
Or Juggernaut doesn't have a core.
You're right.
Magneto's is doing 2 damage.
To him and Juggernaut. And I don't think her.
And not her.
Okay. So he's gonna
and not her.
Do you gain power for the? Yeah, you gain power for the core damage.
Yep. Juggernaut can reduce this though.
Do you gain power for the core damage?
Oh wait, no, you don't.
You don't.
You don't for cores.
Juggernaut can reduce it, so he's going to, he's going to take 1 ultimately, because he can only reduce it by 1.
All right. This is where we enter Comeback Town.
Yeah, you can. We're gonna put down another magnetic construct wherever it wound up. Where did it go?
That's an excellent question. Oh, it's by the truck over there.
Oh, thank you.
I'll
just put it right here.
Sure.
No, right here, so I could do another area.
Well, I don't think Magneto's gonna get that chance.
What the heck, man? He's only alive on 1.
Exactly. So
He's
I can...
lived through.
Oh, you have brace. Never mind. I actually have no guarantees on him. It's also the worst of all worlds because She-Hulk is out of position.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in theory I could have aggressived back, but that doesn't put me near the characters I really need to take down. I don't know what we're doing here.
If you wanted to aggressive back, I still score that center point because I have 2 healthy on it, but you would be in a position to teleport.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with that.
We'll aggressive back and we'll go for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, single die. Go ahead, sir.
No, you know what? I want
You
you
want
over
it.
here.
All right.
I want you over here.
Alrighty. Let's go for it. 7 dice into. Yeah, we don't care about Magneto because we're just killing him with a throw. So,
Yeah, I have brace up.
Yeah, so 3 power. Give yourself the 11 dice. Oh right, yeah, you do have brace up.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, that was the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 7 dice at Mags.
Okay, he is gonna do the force projection because there's no reason not to.
4 with a crit. You probably still get him.
Yeah, I'm blocking 3, so I take 1 and die.
Perfect.
I drop a core.
I gain 1. I pay 3 to give myself 4 rerolls. And
where's that core going?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like
Yeah. Punch and jugs?
Punch and jugs, but
All
we're
right.
going to give ourselves the extra dice, so it's going to be an 11 dicer. So that is 8, 9, 10, 11. Have a good one. That's not great. 5?
Okay, I'm blocking 1. Pay to reduce would make it
3 damage.
which means he's alive on 1.
Alrighty. We're going to pay 3. We're going to gain 1 and then pay 3 to throw the size 2 at him.
He is going to pay 1 for brace.
Yep, that makes sense.
Because I want him to be alive on 1.
Might as well try, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for She-Hulk. We've left Juggernaut alive. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Do your worst.
How much health does she have left? I know I keep asking that.
She's got 6 left. But I do have an Okoye there.
Yeah, so what if I just got rid of her?
No. You have to table me, sir. That's your only out here.
You're right.
You lose if you don't table me. I'm
he's
calling
right.
it here.
He's
You
right.
guys heard it
No,
live
you're
on
right.
stream.
In that case, I need to make sure I kill you.
Yep.
So Juggernaut's gonna walk right over to here and pick up this core.
Wow. Playing the objective still.
But he also gains 2 power.
Yep.
And then adds more dice to his attack. So when we do a big ol' spender targeting She-Hulk,
you mean Okoye?
I mean Okoye. Yeah, this is gonna be a 10 dicer. I made you pay the power.
Yeah, Okoye's got 3 dice.
Yeah.
With blanks. Crit shield 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You got her.
Okay. I got the wild rush.
Yep.
Nothing stops into
Crystal
for 1 damage.
She'll take 1. Also, the power from the damages you just dealt will go to Crystal and She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go with Crystal.
Yep.
She's gonna take down Juggernaut.
Yep. You need to do 1 damage. He's incinerated.
Yeah. In the world where I'm actually there's no world at this point where I can. In the world where I'm trying to actually draw this to another round with stupid dice and like really stupid dice, we move first.
Can you do the beam?
We do the beam, and then off of the beam, we
do the extra attack.
I
think that accomplishes all the things you're trying to do and goes for the stupid swingy dice we've had all day.
Yeah. So I need these 4 dicers to kill Rogue on 3 or 4 health, and a Beta Ray from full.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right.
Rogue.
This is energy?
This is energy. 3 with a crit.
1, but it's a crit.
Reroll.
1.
4.
I'll take 2.
2. Well, she's on fire.
Okay.
Bill. 3 with a crit. 4. Got a reroll. 5.
Pay to reduce and take 3.
These are good attacks.
It just
isn't enough. Yeah, pay 4 to do the I don't know. 4 dice energy.
Hold up.
You're gonna aggressive.
Aggressive.
How dare you?
Right over to here.
Yeah. Then we do the 4 dice energy on jugs.
Yeah. He's rolling 2.
1 inhuman reroll. No, you don't even have to pay power.
Cool.
Wow.
Wow.
That's Crystal. Yeah, I'm sticking to it. If you don't table me, this is a moral loss.
You're right, and you should say it. Time for Rogue to do a charge.
Yep.
We're gonna go beat up She-Hulk.
Yep. You gotta do 6 to her.
I believe. I absolutely believe. Wasn't there a magnetic construct over there? What happened to that?
I threw it.
You threw it.
Yeah,
When
I
did
threw
you
it at
throw it?
Juggernaut and you braced it.
Oh yeah, I should have gained power for that, but it's way too late now.
Alrighty.
Yeah, this is gonna be a 5 dice. Is energy or physical better anyway?
Physical.
Physical it is. 1.
Take 1.
Pardon me. Pardon me, friend. I just had a little lump in my throat there.
Oh boy.
Southern hospitality.
Yep.
7 die physical.
You gotta do 4. Or 5, sorry.
3 with 2 crits.
1.
3.
I'm gonna take 2.
I get to throw you small any direction.
Yep.
I'm going to throw you into Juggernaut because it doesn't care if he takes damage. And I need you closer to Beta Ray so he can kill you.
Yeah, I will make this as hard as possible for you for the moral victory.
Mhm.
I take 1 more for that.
Yep.
I will aggressive.
The rudeness.
Make this very hard for Bill.
How much damage do I need to do to her now?
2.
2? I can't even just throw... Like, man, what the heck?
I think I did something wrong with tokens, because I'm pretty sure the answer is 2, but, yeah.
Okay,
I did something wrong with tokens.
It's Bill.
Cool.
It's Bill. Bill's gonna summon the storm into her.
Into She-Hulk?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I got 4 dice.
6 die energy. 2.
2.
I'm gonna summon the storm into her.
You're not gonna kill Crystal!
4 with a crit. 5.
2 crits. She's gonna go down, but Crystal's gonna live.
I'm gonna throw Crystal.
She's gonna live.
Be gone.
She survives.
1 damage.
She takes 1.
Oh,
You
man.
have failed.
I failed. I so totally failed. Anyways, it's time to scoring, where I score 2.
Yeah, because Juggernaut drops himself when you threw me at him. Yeah. Because you threw She-Hulk at Juggernaut.
Oh yeah, I thought he was down. I should have thrown him at Mags, but
That's true.
I scored.
It
It doesn't matter,
doesn't
man.
matter in the
This is the
slightest.
world we live in.
It does not matter in the slightest. Yeah, that was MCP Dice doing very MCP Dice things.
That was... Listen, in no joke, I was like sitting there like, okay, Magneto gets to do the thing he gets to do best, which is he gets to take turn 1 and do 2 6-dicers with full rerolls. And that feels really good.
Yeah.
And then I killed a guy.
Yeah, well, 2.
Well, turn 1?
You dropped Carol turn 1, didn't you?
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah. You dropped Cage and Carol with your
You're right,
second
yeah.
and third attacks of the game.
Because he just... Yeah.
I think you might have also thrown something to finish off Carol. Like,
Yes, I threw the size 1.
Yeah.
I threw
yeah, the size
lamppost.
1 did it.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to get an extra power. It doesn't matter. Oh, nope, she's
but
dead.
you had 10 power
Yeah.
to keep throwing.
I 100% was like, I'm going to throw the size 1 so I can refund myself the 1 power for it, and then keep throwing other stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't need to.
Yeah.
And then turn 2, I did the stupid, like, haha, I'm going to do the spender because it's not actually that good, but it hits 4 people and that's a little funny, and then Luke Cage died.
Yep. Luke
and
Cage
then
died.
Crystal died.
Crystal died, or Crystal was dazed, and She-Hulk took a decent chunk of damage.
She
from that too.
got stunned, which ruined her day.
Yeah, the stun basically was like, it took my shot at pulling this back and turned it into almost nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this was not a good She-Hulk game. I think she did maybe like 7 damage to Juggernaut with the +4 dice every time.
Yeah.
And she attacked him, I want to say 4 or 5 times this game.
A bunch.
I also obviously punched Magneto 3 or 4 times there. Plus Crystal, plus
my
everything.
defense were on point, and so were my attack dice. It was just
and meanwhile,
ridiculous.
like, my defense were doing jack all. I'm throwing 11 dicers, and I'm happy with 4 hits. Like,
this was round like 4 we were in, I think.
Yeah, I think this technically made it to round. Yeah, because you scored 5, 5, 5, and then the final round.
Yeah. So I did the things I did in the first 2 rounds without attacking with 8 threat of my characters.
Yeah.
Rogue and Bill did not attack.
And you dropped 8 threat of mine.
I killed a three, like round 2, I killed a 3 threat, dazed a, oh god, yeah,
Yeah,
like killed a
Carol.
threat, and
Yeah.
didn't attack with 8 threat.
Yeah, because Carol, round 2, didn't get to activate.
Mhm.
She never went cosmic.
Yep.
She had the power from round 1, and I was like, you know what? I'm okay with Carol going down here. It's not ideal, but I'm okay with her going down
Because she's
she's gonna pop
surrounded
off.
by bodyguards.
But you managed to keep Prio through that because it's round 1, so everything was kind of in the open anyway. Like it was places, things that are already activated.
Yeah.
And then Carol just.
And then she was surrounded by bodyguards. One of them took the hit for her and died.
Yeah.
And then the other one got stunned, and I was just like, well, I'm just not going to attack her because now she won't have the power to bodyguard.
Yeah, exactly. No, that was brutal. That was very brutal.
That was a brutal Brotherhood game. My lord.
Yeah, MCP Dice doing MCP Dice things. I mean, if you're a Brotherhood fan, that was probably very enjoyable to watch. If you're an A-Force fan, I do apologize.
If you're an A-Force fan, I feel for you.
I apologize in general, but yeah, that was a
As someone
brutal
who
game.
started this game playing A-Force, this was a rough.
A-Force is a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
honestly, this game was a terrible exhibit as to why they're not doing great, because this game was kind of all dice, but yeah. But anyways, that's how it is sometimes. So I think that's basically gonna do it for the stream here. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. This was a very dicey game. I don't think there's too much we can say in terms of like, oh, tactics, or like this model did this cool thing. Magneto did a lot of cool things.
Yeah, Magneto did the one like tactical decision that I thought about, which was passing out the power with Juggernaut and then teleporting himself up round 1. That's the one like actual tactical decision I made, and then I actively was like, you know what? I'm gonna not make the right decision because the right decision is boring. I'm gonna go for a little bit more murder. What do you mean it worked?
Yeah. No, but sometimes that's how it is, and yeah, I mean, it leads to like a 45-minute stream. So
there you
cool,
go.
I guess. Nice,
it's a nice little bite-sized viewing for you, internet people.
Exactly. So I hope you guys did enjoy this nonetheless. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We do battle reports on a supposed to be getting back to a weekly basis. We're working on that. Things are finally starting to clear up for me a little bit, so should be getting back to that soon. I do apologize for the delays lately, but we're gonna be getting back to that as soon as we can. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Until next time.